fourth. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. They've got Marley. West is out there with Barkley. Then it's Johnson, and it's Dumars in at the 3. And for the Knicks, they've got Smith. Rivers out there with Starks. Then it's Oakley, and it's Ewing in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Now Rivers. Starks outside. And there's the pass to Ewing. Over West. Ewing can't hit.
Well, you look at the Suns going forward. They have got to believe a big part of the puzzle is DeAndre Ayton. This guy was the #1 overall pick in last year's draft.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Doris Ayton, a terrific rebounder. He can score in the paint, and of course, he is still improving.
Yeah, what you like about DeAndre Ayton, Kev, is he doesn't just rely on his God-given talent. This guy knows he needs to be more consistent with the jumper, improve his overall defensive awareness, but this guy is willing to put in the work to become a complete and great NBA player.
Now here's Rivers. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Ewing inside. Defended by West. Count it.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Rivers. Here's Barkley. It's hauled in by Ewing. Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Johnson against Rivers. It's Ewing that time in the assist by Rivers.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here is Barkley. Lets it go from 11. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that shifty nature of Johnson's game really helps him out. An effective combo guard who does a nice job of sharing the ball.
Here's Rivers. Smith on the wing. Pass to Ewing. Over West. Barkley grabs the board.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. To the inside. Shot from 12. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Rivers. Starks outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
And every time we see Starks, he looks a little more comfortable from range.
Johnson against Oakley. Shoots from 8. And that one hits back iron.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Pass to Smith. Now here's Ewing, defended by Barkley. And Phoenix pushing it up now for the finish. And Barkley throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
And the first task for Monty Williams is going to be retooling this offense. Plenty of offensive talent here. The team has underperformed on that end for years.
And one of the things he wants to implement, Greg, Monty Williams wants to utilize more movement, right? He has mentioned a style similar to what they ran while he was with the Spurs organization. So don't expect to see any stagnant bodies on the offensive end this year.
They get it back. West kicks to Marley. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Second shot opportunity. No good, and he's 3 of 6 from the floor. New York trailing. Now here's Here's Rivers. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. No good from Ewing. Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Marley. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Rivers surveying the D. Pass to Smith. Here's the pass to Oakley. It's stolen by Barkley. One-on-one fast break. Here's Marley. Can't hit that one. And New York will come the other way. Here's Rivers. Smith outside. On the wing starts. Six on the shot clock. Smith left side. New York, no good that time either. Suns leading by 3. And here's Marley with the fadeaway. The offensive rebound. And Ewing sends it back. Marley against Starks. He dishes it to Oakley. Starks against Marley. Back to Ewing. Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off West.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Dumas no good.
And you know, you can't impact the shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And taken away by Johnson. And now the Suns, a fast break. Dumas no good. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Doris, you've said this often. It is incredibly difficult to compare guys of different positions in different eras, isn't it?
It really is. There's so many discussions about who's the GOAT, who's the greatest of all potential time. And there are certain names that are always going to pop to the top of the list, LeBron James. But it's very difficult to me, say, to compare a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest to ever man the center position, had the impossible to check sky hook. But how do you compare him with LeBron James, who, though he is, and I don't know what position he is, he may be the greatest passer in the history of the league. Like, let's enjoy individual greatness without comparison.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Chambers is checked in for West. Sircharles comes in for Dumas. And Danny Ainge is subbed in for Johnson. From deep, Marley. It's good from long range. Marley's got 7.
Yeah, Thunder Dan Marley, a lights-out perimeter scorer, a talented shooter from deep.
Anthony, the pass to Ewing. That one falls. Ewing's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Barkley, it's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Puts it up off the inbound, and he connects with the jumper. 8 points for him.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Pass to Mason. Out to Anthony. Here's the 3. Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Marley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Phoenix lead.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Anthony, the pass to Ewing. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Chambers kicks to Barkley. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. No good there off the double clutch.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Anthony. The pass to Mason. Here's Blackman, defended by Barkley. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's Ainge. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns lead by 6. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Well, hard to find a team more iconic in the NBA than the New York Knicks. They are a premier brand.
Greg, this is absolutely true. This is an organization that has played a few games in London that have helped them, and it hasn't seemed to matter that the team has struggled for an extended period of time. They remain a major media presence in a major market. The NBA is better when the New York Knicks are a factor.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Knicks, Mason is out there with Campbell. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Charles Oakley. And it's Blackman in at the shooting guard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season we thought the Knicks' cornerstone player was Kristaps Porzingis. But the player and the team fell out of love with each other, and the Knicks traded him to Dallas. The draft picks and cap space freed them up for a wild summer, led by the drafting of rookie R.J. Barrett in the draft. Now New York has one of the more drastically revamped rosters in the league. Kevin, there's a lot to be excited about going forward in the Big Apple.
Big moves indeed, David. Thank you. Here's Campbell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clock at 6. Mason misses. Ainge with the ball. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Doris, as you always say, there is a grace in handling wins and losses in this game, isn't there?
You know what, Kevin? There's an old saying that winning and losing are imposters, that it's everything to do with how you react to constant learning and growing experiences. And listen, everybody wants to win, but can you experience losing with grace and dignity? Can you embrace the joy of pure competition? To me, that's one of the beautiful things about the NBA. Men handle heartbreak and joy and set an example for the next generation. It's beautiful.
So for the Knicks, Smith comes in for Campbell. And John Starks is subbed in for Anthony. And for the Suns, West is checked in for Barkley. Dumas comes in for Marley. And it's Johnson in for Danny Ainge. Johnson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Knicks trail by 8. Starks outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And one thing that's been plaguing the Suns for years, undisciplined play.
Greg, I think that shows up most typically in your bottom of the league in turnovers and personal fouls, both categories 7 years running. When you're at a competitive disadvantage in terms of talent and experience, you can't afford to make those mistakes.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Chambers against Mason, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Mason drops them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you think back to last season for the New York Knicks, worst team in the league. They could muster only 17 wins. But let's be frank here. This is an organization who knew the rebuild would be a process.
Knicks trail by 7. Starks outside. Passes it to Mason. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And for the Knicks, they knew this is part of their rebuilding process.
And I think, Kevin, they made the most of their down year. This is an organization that hit the reset button with the Porzingis trade. But the one positive is I think they found several role players they might be able to utilize in the coming years.
A shot by Starks, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Out to the wing. Here's Ceballos. Connects from three-point range. Ceballos has got the lead up to 9 now for Phoenix.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Smith. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Suns shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Here's Blackman. No points in the game yet for him. For 3, hits the 3-point bomb.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And New York making a change here. Ewing's checked in, and the shot is good from Johnson.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Ewing. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
And the Suns call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Phoenix making some changes. Barkley, he's checked in for Chambers, and Marley subbed in for Ceballos. Suns leading by 7. On the wing, Johnson, covered by Starks. Johnson dishes to West. Johnson kicks it to West. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Barkley. Misses off the left iron.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Pass to Mason. And it's sent back by West. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. The Suns have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Dumas, the pass to Barkley. West, right side. Here is Dumas, and the pass to Barkley. Pass to Marley. Here is Dumas, covered by Starks. Here's Barkley. It's hauled in by Ewing. Ewing's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Passes it to Black. Back to Starks. Bounce pass, Smith. Here's Ewing. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people who were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
Wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
For Phoenix, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Charles Oakley, he's checked in for New York. The franchise comes in for Smith. New York calls timeout.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
The Knicks making a switch here. Rivers checked in, and Phoenix also making a switch. Ceballos is checked in. Knicks trail by 4. Now Rivers. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Oh, good from Ewing. Pass to Marley. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Shot's good.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Ewing against West. Ewing can't get it to go. Suns leading by 7. Barkley outside. The pass to Dumas. Here's Ceballos. Now West. He's guarded by Rivers. Just 5 to shoot. Barkley left side. Shoots over Ewing. And there's Barkley. That's good on the assist from West. West has got his 3rd assist on the night. Ceballos against Rivers on the wing starts. Now here's Ewing. He's guarded closely. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%. Suns have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Pass to Barkley. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. John Starks on the wing. Wide open look. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Starks has got 9 points. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Tries it from 9. It's hauled in by Ewing. Ewing's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Now here's Ewing. He's got 14. Over West. Shot clock at 6. Ewing misses. Phoenix leading by 5. Marley passes to Barkley. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. They swipe it. Fast break. Here they come. 1 second left, and Barkley throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get
And the first half is now in the books. The Suns on top.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Welcome back to 2K. Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They lead by 9 points. And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never...
And that'll do.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. The Suns leading.
Well, you knew the Knicks were going to try and make a huge splash over the summer in free agency.
But you know this, Greg. Sometimes you swing hard at the pitch and you miss. And that's one of the problems of putting all your eggs in the free agency basket.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Johnson is out there at Marley. Then there's Dumas. Then it's Barkley. And it's West in at the 5 spot. Rivers kicks to Starks. He's looking for West and finds him. Barkley down low. He's against Oakley. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
The Suns shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And that one falls for Barkley.
And what I don't understand about the Suns, they had Aiden last year and Doris somehow go from middle of the pack to last in the league in rebounding.
And I think that's why we talk about the value of rebounding as a team, right? I think gone are the days when you can have just 1 or 2 guys working the glass. In the Suns' case, obviously, that really decreased their number of possessions.
And that one goes long. Knicks trail by 14. Starks outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Ewing. Good. Ewing's got 16.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Dumas the pass to Barkley. Puts one up from 19. Rebound by Smith. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Rivers against Johnson. Count the basket. Rivers has got his first points in this one.
Now you see the toughness and the competitiveness of Doc Rivers, always looking for the most opportunistic play.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Rivers kicks to Smith, passes it to Starks. 6 to shoot. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
And the Suns call time.
Well, the Knicks knew that offense would be an area for improvement coming into the season.
Well, Greg, they were dead last in offense in several metrics last year, most notably field goal percentage. So some of it is personnel, some of it is shot selection.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Johnson. To the middle. Here's Chambers. Great defense that time from Ewing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Rivers dishes to Ewing. Back to Rivers. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Kevin Johnson.
And you know, for all of his production, Rivers really is the emotional leader out there. Very intense and extremely confident.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Dumas the pass to Johnson. To the wing right side. Pass to Blackman. Ewing trying to get open. Blackman's shot is off. Suns leading by 8. Miller, the pass to Dumas. Here's Johnson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Johnson's got his third bucket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so Miller will bring it up for Phoenix. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Johnson against Rivers. Blackman, good on the three-point shot. Blackman's got 6.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Johnson kicks to Marley. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by New York. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They get a hand on it. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Marley. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Rivers passes to Smith. New York again turning it over. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Johnson against Rivers. The pass to Marley. Trying to get open is Miller. Again, Phoenix.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Out to Smith. Pass to Rivers. Now here's Ewing. Passes to Oakley. 4 on the clock. Rebounded by Chambers. Suns leading by 13. Pass to Marley. From deep. The Knicks pull it in. Ewing's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
That shot off. Now the Suns take it the other way. Now here's Johnson. 8 points for him. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Mason, he checked in for Oak. Campbell comes in for Smith. And Anthony subbed in for Doc Rivers. And for the Suns, Barkley, he's checked in for Miller. Palos comes in for Johnson. And Danny Ainge is subbed in for Marley. Back to Anthony from past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Anthony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
To the paint. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. 1:22 left to play in the third. Barkley right side. Double team on Barkley. Taken away by Anthony. The pass to Campbell. Back to Anthony. And again, it's New York.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Barkley inside. Guarded by Mason. Phoenix, no good that time either. Here's Anthony. He has 5. Down low. Here's Ewing. And close in the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Ewing. Suns leading by 6. Pass to Dumas. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. They can't stop the run with that one. New York's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Anthony kicks to Mason. Sinks that one from the post. Mason's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Barkley right side. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And the Suns lead by 6.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
And so it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Right back after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Mason. He's out there with Ewing. Anthony is out there with Campbell. And it's Blackman in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. New York calls timeout. So for the Suns, West is checked in for Chambers. Marley comes in for Ainge. And it's Johnson in for Dumas. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the New York head coach talking to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep it focused.
And he's someone the defense should be keying on, especially in this moment.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
But they'll get another chance. This is it to Anthony. Barkley against Mason. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's good.
A big athletic combo guard. Starks loves to score, but also more than willing to make the extra pass. And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half. And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Johnson. Yep, it counts. Now it's a 6-point Suns lead.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Bounce pass, Anthony. Starks outside. Goes up on the high post. Kept alive. Here's Mason. That one goes. Counted.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
This guy just feeds off that fourth quarter pressure in a tight game like this. That's when we can really see the kind of heart he plays with.
Knicks trail by 6. Starks the pass to Anthony. Mason kicks to Anthony. Here's Starks. Starks can't get that one to fall. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Knicks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. New York moving the ball around. Here's Mason. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And the Suns call time. Here are the Suns now. 6-point lead. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's West. This is to Barkley. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got his 4th assist in this one. New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Starks against Marley. Double team on Ewing. To the paint. It's stolen by Barkley. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Ceballos. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Knicks trail by 11. Starks the pass to Black. Smith outside. Ewing with it. Ceballos covering. To halt the run. And Ewing with the nice inside bucket. Ewing's got 22 points.
And one reason why Ewing is not only an all-star talent, but a Hall of Fame talent. Awesome at getting to his spots and then capitalizing.
Timeout called. The Suns. Oakley's checked in for Smith. And for the Suns, Dumas comes in for Marley. And Danny Ainge has subbed in for Johnson. Suns leading by 9. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Ainge the pass to Dumas. Here's West, and Ewing sends it back. And they're able to recover. Barkley, no luck.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And he banks in the layup. And that's 15 points for Houdini.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Double team on Barkley. Starks with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And I tell you what, if he's going to be a factor here down the stretch, he is going to have to make some shots. Just 1 of 5 here in the quarter.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Marley's checked in for Dumas, and it's Johnson in for Danny Ainge. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They trail by 6. Starks against Johnson. Mason the pass to Oakley. And it goes down 2 points.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
From 11 feet away, here's West. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
New York calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Knicks trail by 6. Starks outside. Here's Mason. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And that one falls for Mason. Second free throw, no good. Suns leading by 5. Johnson, the pass to Ceballos. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Patrick Ewing.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Oakley dishes to Mason. Back to Oakley. Shoots from 12. And he hits the jump shot.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Here's Barkley. That's tipped, but they get it back. Back to Johnson. Over to the left wing. West kicks to Barkley. Over Oakley. And good from Barkley on the assist by West. West has got 5 assists in the game. Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Blackman. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. Back to Starks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That trims the lead to 6.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Now the pass to Ceballos, and stolen by Oakley. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Starks against Barkley. The 15-footer. Not that time. His sixth miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. On the wing, Johnson. Covered by Starks. Johnson, the pass to Barkley. Shoots. They grab their own miss. Here's Ceballos. Johnson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. .102 left in the fourth quarter. On the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. From deep. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries. Oh, and he quieted down the crowd with that shot. Big, big play.
And that was a punch in the gut to those fans.
Johnson against Starks. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8.
At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Disappointing day for him. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Here's Marley. Gets himself open and drills it. And the Suns lead by 10.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork, GA. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Good on the triple. Johnson outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does. Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 10. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great